Good morning. You are watching Sunrise at Sea, and if you just tuned in, you are right in time for the Twitter jabs this morning. I am your host, Sandra Kopp, and in studio, I am joined by my co-host, Apollo Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, Sandra.
You look lovely in emerald green. It's your color.
Thank you.
Well, we have been dressed by Kushona Design, so if you want gowns like this, just head on there and get yourself something lovely for the festivities. Well, let's get down to the tweets this morning, and our topic of discussion is keeping safe during this pandemic, especially during the festivities. Yeah, how do we keep safe? People are traveling to the villages, people are gathering even here in town, lunches and everything. So how do we keep safe during this pandemic? COVID is still here. Let's not celebrate and forget, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So
have to go do your enjoyments in a safe way, okay?
So the first tweet coming in from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni. And he says, I continue to remind all Ugandans that COVID-19 is still here. Therefore, go to the nearest health center and get vaccinated. Wear your mask every time you are amidst other people. Wash your hands with soap and keep a social distance. Let us keep safe. Now, this is very, very crucial. Yes. Because cases are coming up. We have the new variant in the country. My husband was actually telling me yesterday that a friend of his went for a wedding over the weekend, and now he has tested positive for Omicron.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So it's here.
Those are very wise words from the president, and I think a lot of people are starting to slack and relax and think that, oh, it's not a big deal. There are also very many conspiracy theorists who were having a conversation in the dressing room, and Shivan was like, all up in arms with conspiracy theories. But no, COVID-19 is still here. Please get vaccinated. I'm fully vaccinated. You told me you got your first vaccine.
Yes, I did. I got my first shot, and I'm supposed to get my second shot on the 28th of December, so I'm going to go ahead and get it.
Exactly. And if you're also vaccinated, it does not mean that you should also relax. Just continue to wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands with soap very thoroughly, and also use sanitizers.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You have to listen to the president. Yeah? And John Olupot is replying to our president and saying, Your Excellency, thank you for the continued reminder and love for us. I am now fully vaccinated. Observe all the SOPs and encourage fellow countrymen and women to do the same. Please listen to John Olupot. Yes. Moving on.
Our next tweet comes in from the Ministry of Health Uganda, and it says the current COVID-19 vaccines are effective against variants, including the Omicron, severe disease and deaths. Visit your nearest vaccination site and get your jab today. #StaySafeUganda. And the Director General Health Services, that is Dr. Henry Mwebasa, said that the new cases of Omicron were obtained from samples obtained from travelers through Entebbe International Airport. That was from the 28th of November. That is when we reported the first, cases of the Omicron variant in Uganda. And he said that the cases were important from people who are traveling from countries from South Africa, Kenya, and Nigeria.
Well, and the latest coming in from Kenya, Dubai has stopped all flights of Kenyans inbound and transit to Dubai because of fake COVID-19 certificates.
Oh my God.
So it's like, it's not the time to do this, people.
Exactly. It is, like Sandra said,
it was
is
a
not the
48-hour
time.
suspension,
Yes.
but I mean still, like you can't be doing that at this time. It's a global pandemic. We all have to be in the fight to stop
this, to beat
COVID.
this, so that we can go back to normal. And our next poster comes in from the Ministry of Health, and this is a poster that is telling people that the Omicron is here, and and someone was asking, because a lot of people want to know this, is that are the current vaccines effective? And the Ministry of Health assures us that yes, according to the World Health Organization, the current COVID-19 vaccines are effective against severe disease and death from most variants, including Omicron. No need to panic. Just visit any of the COVID-19 vaccination service points near you and get your jab.
And these drives have been going on countrywide. the vaccination drive. So I think you should head down there to your nearest one and get vaccinated.
Exactly.
It is the best way. Be fully vaccinated and, you know, enjoy your festivities in peace.
Exactly.
Yeah?
And nobody should say that the government has not done its best and done their part, because they even took the vaccinations to your favorite local bar and restaurants. How would you not go and get your jab?
And to your churches, if that's what
Exactly.
tickles your fancy.
Exactly.
You know? For us, they brought it actually home. Home at the park. We went home and we got vaccinated.
Yeah.
And they were sending on the group chat, please people, come and get vaccinated. And people even from the neighborhood came.
Yes.
Because I think many people in the state had already gotten vaccinated.
Yes.
So it was a good thing. You have to go and get vaccinated. Please, please, please. Moving on to another tweet from the Ministry of Health Uganda. Results of COVID-19 tests done on 18th December 2021 confirmed 357 new cases. The cumulative confirmed cases are now 129,676. Hashtag stay safe UG. So as you can see, the COVID curve is rising, and we need to do everything, yeah, to bring that curve down. Like the UK, Denmark, they are actually vaccinating themselves out of the Omicron crisis. Yes, that's what they've decided to do, to get people double vaxxed. That is the angle, the strategy they are using.
Yes.
So people, please go and get vaccinated. And William Chituka, there is cause of concern as confirmed COVID-19 daily cases in Uganda are currently on the increase. For 3 days now, up to 17th December, they average around 250. There is need for emphasis as regards observing SOPs.
Absolutely. And our next tweet comes in from the World Health Organization African region, and it says vaccination is our best defense against the hashtag COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Atmoti Tishiti calls for urgent acceleration of COVID-19 vaccination across hashtag Africa to save lives. Absolutely, I do agree. And our next tweet comes in from Bwambale Chance, and he says, a louder warning alarm to Uganda as we enter this ever congested Christmas season of celebrating events. Get vaccinated and be extraordinary. I'm observing the COVID-19 SOPs.
Yes, we must. With all these people are going to be congregating everywhere, like I said, but we should keep in mind and also limit the visitors that you're having. If it's not people that you are with every other day, like if you move with your family from Kampala and you're going to the village, it makes sense if you're just you know?
Yes.
But if you get there and then you start mixing with everybody else, then I mean, there is need for concern there because
for me, my concern is that I've not even done all my Christmas shopping because I like to do it downtown. I mean, it's cheaper. There's a variety. Everything is downtown, but the congestion downtown is not, easing anytime soon, and it just keeps on getting worse. The crowds just keep on getting bigger and bigger, and I'm afraid to go downtown because at this point, even social distance, you can't maintain any SOPs. You wearing your mask is not enough. Social distancing is impossible because everybody is on shoulder to shoulder, and washing your hands, sanitizing, it's just, I would rather not. I would just rather not.
It's better to stay away for now.
Just keep safe, yes.
And Bwambale Chance goes on to say, to Uganda, the neighborhood, we have to be extraordinary about observing the COVID-19 SOPs and get all our fellow citizens fully vaccinated. We have had enough experience as a country. No one should be pushed to comply.
Yes.
If we can remember, hashtag Christmas. And this is what we were talking about earlier. That, well, I feel, yes, no one should be pushed to comply, but what was happening, like they were forcefully vaccinating people. They were coming in from Fort Portal.
Yes.
I think that's not the way we should be going about this. I think sensitization and also wide reach of vaccination drives. Yeah.
And Bwambale also says in this post, and he gives a shout out to Rwanda, and he's acknowledging that Rwanda is doing a lot, to actually get their numbers up. And Rwanda has so far vaccinated 43.7% of their country's population, whereas Uganda we're just at 11%. But this can go higher. Please do your part. Like he has said, nobody should be pushed to comply. This is for your own good. And if you have any reservations, this information you can get from your nearest health worker. You know, have a conversation with them, and please talk to them if you still have any reservations or are afraid of it, because a lot of people have shared their symptoms or side effects to the vaccine, and now people are scared. It's like, what if that is going to be me? I don't want to be that. But please have a conversation with the health workers near you. Yeah. And
everybody has a different reaction to vaccines, and we have seen this through immunizing our children. Some get fevers, some do not get fevers. It depends. Even when we were going to get vaccinated, I had to have a talk with my 18-year-old because he had refused, 19, he had refused to go and get vaccinated. And I told him, you have to get vaccinated. So we had to sit and we had a talk, and we went through WHO, and Ministry of Health, Uganda, for the pros of getting vaccinated, and then he warmed to it, and we had to go together, and he got vaccinated. So you must get vaccinated. Yes, and Bernard Muwanguzi, as we get closer to festive season and reopening of the economy, Uganda starts to register Omicron patients. Ugandans follow SOPs like never before. Uganda, we need to get forward. Absolutely. I mean, schools are supposed to reopen on the 10th of January.
Yes, they are.
Yes, and the economy is supposed to open. So, I mean, if we don't do this, we have to play our part. We cannot just put it all on the government. We have to play our part. We have to do what we must.
Yes.
We don't need to be pushed to comply. To get this done so that we can all move on with our lives.
Yes, so that our children can go back to school. Although a lot of parents are probably tired.
Homeschooling
is not easy. Yes, but on a serious note, so that our economy can properly open, so that people's businesses can, flourish and thrive and come back to life, so that we can just get our lives back. This pandemic has taken a lot from us. So please, let us, moving forward, coming, 2022, let us not allow this pandemic to take any more from us. Okay?
True. Well, that's all we had for you on the Twitter Jabs this morning. Twitter Jabs part 1. But Sarah, what's on next?
Yes, coming up is our wellness, beauty, and lifestyle segment, and Kira has something cooking in the kitchen. I love it when Kira cooks. I love it when she cooks. So please stay tuned to see what she has for you today. This is Sunrise at Sea. Don't blink.